We can do it from right here, actually. Okay, cool. It should be popping up right now, speaking of which. And of course, we got the email machine for the comments coming soon. So, we can do it from right here, actually. Okay, cool. It should be popping up right now. Okay, Remix, can you say hi real quick? And of course, we got the email machine
everyone.
for the comments coming soon. Yep. So, it should be coming in pretty shortly.
Well, let's
okay, Remix, can you say hi real quick?
So hopefully, as I said, you know, this iPad wants to have a nice mic, so.
Yep.
But it's on the fan, or it's going to pick up a lot of fan noise. Well, let's
okay, Remix, can you say hi real quick?
So hopefully, as I said, you know, this iPad wants to have a nice mic, so.
Yep.
But it's on the fan, or it's going to pick up a
Yep. Actually, I don't know if you're coming in pretty well. Let me test the levels again while we're on the air. Stand by.
I'm on the iPad.
I know, yeah. Let me see if we can get you on a little louder.
Okay.
You should be on soon. Yep. Okay. Let me... Okay, I'm going to ask you to announce in like 1 second anything you want to, just to do a sound check once again. And when I say go, you're going to announce. Okay, say hi, how are you, everybody, when you can. Ready? Go.
Hi, everybody. How's it going?
Okay, stand by. We're going to see if we can hear it. 1 second, anything you want to, just to do a sound check once again.
Oops, can't do that.
Yes, we hear you. Now they hear you. Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Remix. That was awesome. Yep, now they can hear you. Now everybody can hear you. Okay. We are ready to go right now. Stand by. The show is about to run. We're doing a little audience warm-up. Hey, we're going to celebrate a couple of birthdays today. And it says on the YouTube link, everybody. So stand by. We're sorry. We apologize. We're late, but we finally got everything ready to go. So this will be a 40 or 50-minute podcast for as long as we can go. And we're just going to talk about everything, like from Pacman to Johnny Olson to like celebrating birthdays. So, okay, so we're going to get ready to go. If you want to laugh at something, go ahead. You want to comment on the chat room or email us at ckennedygames.com, ckennedygames.com. I'm sorry, actually, let me say that again. I'm going to say that again. ckennedygames at gmail.com, ckennedygames@gmail.com. You know where to comment, and I'll say that throughout the show, right? Are you ready to go? And we're ready, Remix, and whenever you are... You all set to begin, Remix? Here we go.
Yep.
10. No, we're just going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Buddy, how are you? Ooh, you got the feeling. And nothing I love better than the feeling, right, Julius? And I got it, right. Oh, you're a beautiful audience. You really are. I like people who are animated, who are enthusiastic, and you are the best. So we're going to have a great time tonight, right? I'd like to say hello to you. You can't do that if you got to run around the block first, you know what I mean? I'd like to say good evening. My name is Johnny Olson. You've been hearing me 139 years on all the shows out of New York. What's my line? To tell the truth, and I've got a secret. And of course, Jackie Gleason's Honeymooners. And today, your guests are Mark Kutz and Bill Todman presenting the new 1-hour game show on TV starring Bob Bucker. This is right. We are going to have such a time.
get a shot at Johnny if I can get it. Let's see if we can get a shot at Johnny Olson. Anyway, Remix Plum is right here with us. How are you, Remix, tonight?
Yeah, it's going fine.
Cool. We're enjoying this Teddy's birthday and Ms. Pacman. Pacman, regular Pacman.
Yep.
Her ex, I should say. Ms. Pacman's ex, boyfriend or husband or whatever you want to call it.
A wife.
Yeah. I love Pacman and Ms. Pacman. Those were two good games. Yeah, we're going to show you pictures. And we're going to play clips from some of the greatest history.
Better Peppa in the 1982 ABC cartoon.
Yeah, it also aired on Metro Media, I believe, in the USA. That was you mean the comedy show, right? The animation meets...
1982, yeah, that was on
Yeah,
ABC.
it had some live action stuff. Yeah, that was killer back in the day. I used to love the 1982 to 83 version of the Pac-Man comedy show. Yeah, that was cool. With Richie Rich. On ABC, it was Richie Rich. On syndication and Metro Media, it aired by itself as a standalone show. It was his own show on Metro Media, but on ABC it aired as part of a package with Mork and Mindy and some other stuff. Laverne and Shirley. Oh my God, those are good shows. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Yes. Stand by. We're gonna get this picture of Johnny Olson if our computer will cooperate with us. I'm telling you. I'm gonna see to it that it does. Okay, behave yourself, computer. Be nice. Don't drive me crazy tonight. Okay, we're gonna get good young Johnny Olson. I'm sorry I said that. Johnny Olson's never old. He's young. He has a lot of vim, vigor, and everything. Let's get Johnny Olson up there right now. Woohoo! Yeah. Let's, can we put him up there? Yeah, we're going to put him up there right now as we speak. Sorry about that primitive, but there you go. Johnny Olson. Woohoo! Yeah. Come on down. We're going to play some clips for you pretty soon. If we may, that would be awesome. But there's good old Johnny Olson. And we're going to share with you some classic times from The Price is Right, Match Game, Tic-Tac-Toe if there is any, if I can find it, Concentration, and some other goodies that he done. If we have time for that, I can try to cobble up some for you. But I'm going to show you my nephew. It's his birthday yesterday. Or today. I don't remember. Some people tell me, my mother told me it was today. I thought it was yesterday. But I'm going to show you my nephew Teddy. And he's a cute Yorkie. And then I'm going to show you a little video clip of our birthday party we had for him last night. Yesterday. Last night. And stand by while I get that for you. The computer's a little slow, so I apologize for that. We should have a faster computer. I'm going to get one.
Yeah, it's time for an upgrade.
I know. Without qualification. We've been doing this for like 9 years now. Is it 9? No. 8 years. 8 years. Yeah, we've been doing this for 8 years plus. Actually, in total, we've been doing this 15 years if you count every different project. But anyway, here's Theodore Fauntleroy. Milton Theodore Fauntleroy Berenstain. Kennedy Rivera. And here's a couple of cute pictures I'm going to show you of him right now. This is my most famous one of all. Let's get this out of there. Let's get a good shot of it. Aww, see that remix? He's cute, right?
Yeah.
Cute Teddy. I introduced you. Yeah, he was a guest on your podcast that me and, of course, Luke was on there. Yeah. Sorry to bring him up, but I know, but... Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah. I know what Luke's been doing to you, but he's been driving you crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, yeah. But that was Teddy.
It's his thing. His birthday's coming up. He has a lot of big plans coming.
I
So.
understand, yeah, and I guess, yeah, I can understand that, Luke, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout out to you for your birthday, Luke, coming soon.
Yep. June 28th, which I
Yeah.
on
He's going
Saturday.
to be 30. Wow.
Yeah.
And here's another shot of Teddy. Teddy is 10 years old as of this week. He is 10 years old. Beautiful Teddy. And now, I'm going to show you. I didn't have this picture uploaded yet, sad to say, but I'll show you from my iPhone. A couple of pictures if I can find them. Yep, look at this. How cute he is. Eating his... Let's see if we can get this on the monitor here, please. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
He's eating his carrot cake. He's eating it all up. His carrot cake all up that I gave to him for his birthday. We gave it to him with cream cheese frosting. A nice size piece.
Yeah.
And it was good for him, pretty much, this particular carrot cake. ShopRite 37 made it, so... Yeah, I'm going to show you some video clips. I'm going to try to show you a few other pictures of Teddy. Here he is taking a nap. He was napping early on, and then after I was about to leave for the night. But I'm going to be back next week with him. I was playing a little Pacman with him last night, showing him how to play with the phone if he ever uses his little digis on his pawsies. But anyway, I'm going to show you a quick clip, and then we'll go to another clip. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My phone is not being good today. Okay. So I will get the clip right now. Sorry, I'm not tech savvy, so forgive me. But this is a good show. If we had a switchboard, we might get one day.
I would just imagine playing Pacman with your tippy toes.
Yeah, that would be cute. That's learning how to play like Teddy. I should learn that talent myself. That'd be awesome. Your tippy top toes.
Achievement unlocked.
Well, that's wonderful. Big achievement. Accomplishment. Here's the clip.
I'm glad you love the birthday present that I gave you, Teddy.
Yep.
I'm glad you
Oh,
liked
that's so
it.
cute.
Makes me feel warm inside and furry and fuzzy. Warm and furry, yeah. Alright, we'll see you next time. Yeah, look at the camera, Teddy. Say hi. This is Teddy, say hi. Alright, we'll see you next time on here. Thank you, everybody. And of course, as always, come on down. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Just kidding. Well, it's a good idea, too, I guess. But do what you want. Alright, I'll see ya.
And that was the beginning clip. Now I'm going to show you another clip of Teddy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Teddy and Chris, come on down. Happy birthday, Teddy. Yes. Hi, this is a special day. You're seeing Teddy here.
There went my phone. Should have done that. Stand by. I'm sorry. We'll play it again.
You're meeting with Teddy right now. Teddy, everybody wants to say hi to you. Happy birthday, Teddy, dear. Yep, happy birthday. Come on, look at the camera. Look at the monitor. There you go. How are you today, Teddy? How are you? You want to play with me? You want to give me a hug? Give me a kiss. Give me a hug, Ted. Teddy, you're 10 years old today. How do you feel? How do you feel about being 10 years old? I got an actual microphone, but we'll play with this for now, I guess. Why not? How do you feel today, Teddy? Hey, Ted. I got you a carrot cake and I got you this. We're going to show you your little prize here. Your showcase was
This
a
is what I
carrot
got
cake.
him. Watch this.
Hold up. This is lamb chop. I gave this to you for your birthday, Teddy. I hope
Lamb
you
chop
enjoy it.
doll.
Cute little...
He cuddled with it last night.
Where's that? Lamb chop doll. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Right here. And it's my cute Teddy. Another cute creature that we're going to play with. So... play. Don't you worry
This is
about
what's
it.
his carrot cake
One of these days
remix.
he will play
And
with
friends
me.
out there, I'm going to
This
show
is
you
your
the
carrot
carrot
cake,
cake.
Teddy, that I got from ShopRite 37.
Maybe get
It's nice with
closer.
buttercream. Yeah, wonderful. So, yep, that's pretty much...
We had a good time with Teddy yesterday. I wish you would have been. Yeah, we gotta get you to meet him one day, Remix. Hopefully he doesn't have anxiety, because he sometimes has anxiety from when he was at the puppy mill and they messed with him. I hated that. But yeah, he's from Lancaster, which is a nice place regardless. But yeah, you'll be pleased to meet him. I know he'll be good. I know. But anyway. We also have Johnny Olson, who came up with the "Come On Down" slogan for The Price is Right. He's done tic-tac-toe, I believe, in the 80s, and he's done the original tic-tac-toe as well. He's also done Match Game, The Price is Right, what else? Concentration, the syndicated version that aired on NBC and most stations, and what else did he announce? The original Match Game, the 70s Match Game, and the 80s Match Game, yep. Any other shows you think he announced, Remix? I'm gonna quiz you, if you want, yeah.
I think the Match Game, I think he did.
Yep, he done the 80s and the 70s and the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
Any others? We said prices. I think I said Price is Right, right?
Yeah, Price is Right.
Since 1972. Oh yeah. Do you know of any of the panel shows he hosted?
No.
You remember To Tell the Truth, right?
Yeah, I've
Now,
heard
that
it.
rings a bell. That was Johnny Olson. Give me another panel show. Try to guess another panel show that he hosted.
Probably I Got a Secret.
That's it. I've Got a Secret, and the other one was What's My Line?
Oh yeah, that.
Yep, and he announced the Honeymooners, Jackie Gleason show specials.
Mm-hmm.
What else did he do? I think he did Break the Bank. He did Stop the Music, Make the Connection. What else did he did? He done the I Got a Secret from 1972, I believe 1976, and since the 60s, right?
He did a lot of ones like Concentration.
Yeah.
Double Dale, not the Nickelodeon one.
The Trebek one, yeah.
Body Language.
Body Language, and from 1984 to 1985.
And Tattletales.
Tattletales, the 82 version, and in 1975 he announced for a little while. Oh yeah, now you see it.
Yeah.
He did some work for Barry and Enright and some other small companies from Buddy mostly and Monty Hall, but he also worked mainly for Mark Goodson, Bill Todman. Goodson Todman. Yep, he worked for Goodson Todman Company. Frank Goodson or Mark Goodson? Yeah, I think it was Frank. No, it's Mark Goodson. I'm sorry. Goodson Todman. I get him confused with Frank Goodson. Bill Todman was his name, yeah. He was a great salesperson for Mark, or for Goodson, yeah. I remember seeing The Price is Right. I was catching the Price is Right, the Barker era, the Barker channel on Pluto TV, and I also saw those mid-80s shows that they air on Buzzer from 1984 to 1986. Seasons 13 and 14, I believe. They're airing on Buzzer. And I believe I saw a handful of poker games won, and some cool showcase skits. And if I get access to them, I'm going to try to show you Johnny Olson's showcase skits. But I want to talk about what is your greatest accomplishments in playing Pacman, Remix? And for those of you out there, if you have a favorite game show moment of Johnny Olson's or The Price is Right. Oh, Luke Jeffers. How you doing, Luke? Sorry, I didn't see your message. Remix, he says hi if you want to talk, if you care to talk to him.
Hey, Lou, welcome to the Chris's live stream.
Awesome. Yeah, how you doing, Luke? Yeah, we've been doing all right, but I'm glad if you can hear us, we've been doing okay. Thanks for tuning in, Luke.
He's probably munching on his popcorn using John Madden's popcorn popper.
My goodness, John Madden's popcorn popper. It's a great popcorn machine. Johnny Olson, can you describe us John Madden's popcorn, please? Yeah, it's great to play with. Pacman, Bob. Yeah.
It's only
Johnny Olson.
back in the 80s, but...
Yeah. Also, how exciting for you to be 30. Yes, you're going to be 30, and my Yorkie is 10. Thank you, Luke.
On June 28th, yep.
Yep. Tippy Toes jokes. Glad you like them, Luke. Yep, June 28th. I'm also going to do a shout out to two special people that I know. Well, I'm going to do one of them first. Another one first. Donna Iamidi from Donna Aerobics. I've done a workout video with her back in the day in drag for Halloween. I mean, last year, not back in the day. What am I saying? It wasn't long ago. I enjoyed it. We got to do it again, but we're going to have another podcast with her where we just talk over coffee or whatever next month. But Donna Iamidi has a milestone today of a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Donna, on May 22. It was her birthday. And then two people I'm going to shout out as well, along with Donna. Woo, go Donna. We love you, Donna. Yeah. And also, Karen Fetter is going to be 40 years old this July, I believe. Is she going to be 40 or 39? I don't remember. Anyway, she's pretty close to being 40 either way, so... Happy 40th, Karen, coming soon. We'd love to see you on your 40th and celebrate it all the way, just like we did mine, yeah. And we celebrated Tom Nesta's 40th. Was it last year, or is he going to be 40 this year? I don't remember. Well, anyway, both of you are going to be 40 or have turned 40 or will be 40 very soon, so a happy birthday to both of you. Tommy Nesta's birthday is either today or tomorrow. You know who else's birthday is today? Drew Carey. So happy birthday, all of you. To Karen, Tommy, Nesta. Best regards to Sherlock. Sherlock Fetter. Get on out here. Come on up here, Sherlock. Get out of here, Sherlock. Yeah. And, of course, Drew Carey, the current host of The Price is Right, who celebrated his birthday next today. And I'm going to look at my Facebook now. Who was this? There's a voice. Somebody did a show. An anime show that celebrated her birthday today.
It was Dragon Ball and then Dragon Ball Z. She plays the title. She plays the character Kid Gohan and Teen Gohan in the Dragon Ball Z cartoon, and she's probably in this new cartoon or a new video game. But yeah, she's the voice behind that character in the show.
Yep, Kid Gohan. Yep.
Yeah.
Stephanie Nadalny is her name, right?
Yeah, and
yes, Stephanie Nadalny. Wow.
Kid Goku, and then she did Kid Gohan and Teen Gohan and DBZ, which I'm a huge fan of. And
awesome.
Yeah, so she did a lot for animation and anime.
Woo-hoo. Happy birthday, Stephanie Nadalny. Yes.
Yep.
Shout out to Liz Wilcock. Shout out to Hannah Harlow Nara. Shout out to Adrian Avery, along with Bree and Gianna and Erin Britta and Joanna Fulham and every one of you that's been tuning in. Shout out to my mother and my Aunt Lori. My mother, Angela. My mama, Angela. My Aunt Lori and mother's mother, Angela. My biological grandmother. Wherever she is. And we want to say hi to you, yeah. Luke, thank you for tuning in, and I'm glad to have you around, Luke, as always. You're more than welcome to join in on our show. Yeah. So, if you're still on with us, Luke, any Pac-Man accomplishments you had playing the game? What was your highest score? Your personal best? Remix, your personal best, if you want to tell us.
Well, probably about... I don't know, probably 20,000 or even 30. Depends.
Awesome.
really depends if the girls don't corner me.
Gotcha, those
You
whammy
know, they like to be
girls.
sneaky.
Yeah, those little punks. Those
Yeah.
Blinky. Yeah, we gotta talk about
Yeah.
my Blinky joke.
Yeah, you gotta really punch Blinky in the face.
You gotta whack him. That's Italian saying. You gotta whack him.
And Pacman with his boxing gloves.
Yep, definitely. Pac-Man with his boxing gloves, or a beer bottle, or a wine bottle would be nice. Used wine bottle. But
that would be the match I would like to see for his 45th birthday.
yes, and
Clean. And if there's any blood, oh boy, we gotta not have the match. We should not televise it.
absolutely. My personal best was 15,000 or 12,000, and I got up to level 5 or 6 at one point, but in this day and age. But I used to get up to like level 8 or 9, maybe 10 or 11 back in the day.
And if you want to
12.
play the perfect in-home Pacman video game, definitely the NES one by Tengen.
I love NES, and I also love the NES Ms. Pac-Man, the original one, not the new one. But
Like
the
the Atari 2600 version of Pacman, then they go on that too. But like I said, Pacman
NES trumps it, yeah.
because there was 3 releases. There was one unlicensed, one licensed, and then there was one that came out in '93 by Namco. It was pretty much the same thing.
Gotcha, that's pretty cool.
I mean,
No problem, Luke. Just let us know when you have to go, and we'll let you go. Because you got MomoCon tomorrow. Wow, how awesome. I was a chiller.
it'll be me and Johnny on Bosch,
Cool.
Black Ranger, and the later seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the movie, which is turning 30 this year.
Absolutely. Friends, my friends, if you hear any noise above in the background of my place, it's my crazy neighbors. They're moving furniture when they shouldn't be. Just kidding. But whatever.
And he's mostly active in anime.
Gotcha, yes.
And called I Shine, and then after that, he is doing a lot of anime stuff. But yeah, he's a really cool guy.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Tom.
He,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And Luke will be having the time of his life seeing MomoCon. And
I was at the Chiller Convention last month, April 27. Last April 27. And I might go again in October, hopefully, if I can. If and when I can. But I want to do a shout out to Lydia Cornell from Too Close for Comfort. Love you, Lydia. Jim Bullock, you're a legend. Love you too. Who else? Terry Mikos, you're the man. God bless you. Who else? Tom Waite. We can't wait to do a podcast with you, of course. And of course, Dee Dee Ben Ray. You're so cute. Love you. And of course, we have my other friends. I forgot who you were. I apologize. But I have your names written down on and I will watch The Warriors. I'm gonna get the DVD of that soon. Let's try to give away. If next time we play The Price is Right, we got to give away a collection of video discs, which would be The Warriors would be the main prize. That would be so cool because it's a cool film.
yeah.
But I remember, however, Tron, you saw like Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man, I believe. There was Super Pac-Man in there. A couple of Pac-Man games. I also remember Pac-Man Plus, Professor Pac-Man, Pac-Mania, Pac-and-Pal, Pac-Land. And I remember Ms. Pac-Man for Sega Genesis. Yeah, Genesis was a good one.
I had all 3 of Miss Pac-Man.
Cool.
NES, the Tengen one, the one on Genesis, and the one out on the Super Nintendo in '96.
Absolutely. And if you want to get the Pac-Man game, definitely play either the arcade version of Pac-Man or the NES version. I'm talking about the 1990 version, not the 1993 version, the 1990 version, the original Tengen version of Ms. Pac-Man. That's the better version.
Yeah, that's a better version than
Closer to the arcade version. Yep. Any of them from Tengen is good.
And
Also love Tetris.
If you want Pac-Man on the go, he's on Game Boy Color.
Yep, me, you, and Hannah have to play Tetris and Pac-Man sometime if you wanted. That'd be cool if we could get together. Or Adrian. or Karen,
And
Joanna.
there's also the Pacman 2 that came out on Super Nintendo and Genesis, which I had the Genesis version, which was a
Yes.
slick kind of game, and you had and later parts of the game can get really frustrating
I
at
know it can
times.
go crazy, yeah.
And if Batman doesn't follow what you want him to do, then he's gonna end up just jumping off a cliff, and then you're gonna want to slam your controller against the wall.
Yes. Oh, cool, yeah. When you get
That's
back from Mama, can you go to your uncle's? That's cool for the next 4 days. Awesome. Couple projects. Awesome. It's going to be a blast. Wonderful. It's awesome, Luke. Love it. Love it. Yeah, so...
Yeah. Can be really frustrating.
Can drive you crazy, that game, yeah, when you pack
About
in.
where you're in a hand glider and one of the ghosts comes up and sneaks up and drops a rock, and if you don't know it, then yeah, you fall to your doom. But yeah,
Indeed.
the game can be fun, but at the same time, it can get it can be a rather pain.
Yeah,
With the
definitely. Shout out to Jim Thornton also from Wheel of Fortune and The Price is Right and Monsters Inc. Celebrity Deathmatch. Jim, tell us how you liked Pacman and Johnny Olson if you tune into this episode. I gotta tell you about Teddy too, Jim Thornton, yeah. Shout out to Tammy Lee Webb, Nancy Pop, Lisa Hart. But anyway, go ahead, Remix. I'm sorry, I'm saying all these shout outs on this exciting day. Go ahead, what were you saying, Remix? I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying about the Pacman game.
Yeah, when you can't move, when you don't get to move Pac-Man, it's crazy. Yeah.
He's been on every platform in the home market.
All right, you have a good night, Luke. Take care.
Especially he's gonna be in.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me? Come in a little. Speak a little louder, cause I'm sorry. What happened? I don't know what happened to my computer, but it cut back on the audio.
Well, I gotta charge the iPad on as well.
Oh, that was you. Gotcha. Let me know if you have to get going. Also, if you have to go for a minute, just let me know. That'd be good. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, Pac-Man's been all over. Yeah, he's had, and I like the PS5 version of Pac-Man too.
Yeah. Which is Shadow Labyrinth, which is gonna be the new game. Kind of weird, but looks cool at the same time.
PlayStation 5, yes. It's awesome.
Xbox.
Cool.
No.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to play a few Johnny Olson clips if I can find them. Which ones stand out more, though? Let's try to get some John Olson clips if we can. Oh my goodness.
There's one more thing I want to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's about a video game that's going to be turning 30 this June.
Yes.
June 26th, which is 2 days after Luke's birthday.
What game is that?
And if you love Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo with the music and the graphics and everything, then you would definitely love Donkey Kong Land, which is a game on the Game Boy. And
cool.
That game is phenomenal. The soundtrack is awesome. By David Wise and Gene Oldgate.
Cool. Well, right now I want to show you a Johnny Olson clip if I can pull it up.
Awesome.
You stand by while I get it ready.
Now I gotta catch a breath.
I'm sorry.
Down from this mattress.
Gotcha. Up. It's coming up soon. Bear with me. Ho. Bear with me. It's gonna come up soon, so watch for that, everybody. We're trying to get the window up there.
But yeah, so that game will be turning 30 on June 26th.
Yes, absolutely.
And if you haven't played it, you should play it because it is an awesome Donkey Kong game. One of my favorite games on the Game Boy, behind Donkey Kong for the Game Boy that came out in July, I think.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's get
Another
Johnny.
Nintendo game. It's one of my favorites. It's a puzzle game.
Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, both of those games are phenomenal. But yeah, Donkey Kong Land, June 26th. Happy 30th in advance because this game is awesome. You got to play it on Game Boy.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, happy 30th to Donkey Kong.
Now,
yeah. Country, yeah.
little Johnny Olson videos.
Oh, thank you for that, Trendy Johnny Olson. Yeah, I love it, Remix. Well, you're doing a good job being Johnny Olson and Rod Roddy. I think you're doing pretty well.
Yes.
And maybe we'll have you. I would love to have you as a Johnny Olson kind of. I really would. But yeah, I think you see a new kind of Johnny Olson out
This
there,
will be
friends.
do not eat popcorn in bed. You're gonna be itching all night.
Yeah, the John Madden popcorn.
Popcorn in the bed. All right.
Yeah, I eat popcorn in the bed, so what else is new? But anyway, I know, without qualification. But anyway, we're going to see some Johnny Olson clips. They're going to come your way right now as I find them.
Okay.
We want to start on a light note with Johnny. But I had... No. Yep, there we go. Now back 40 years ago was his 75th birthday. This year's his 115th birthday. But we're going back when he turned 75. And sadly, this was his last season on Price is Right. But it lives on with us, but, you know, he can do it only until his health allowed. But, stand by. Kids, there it is.
Welcome to The Price is Right. Oh, my, I do indeed. Thank you. That was a glorious welcome. Johnny Olson, come over here to me for just a moment, please. Come here. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny is a birthday boy.
Thank you, Bob. Very nice.
Not only is it your birthday, we're about to wind up our 13th year of Price is Right on CBS.
13 years every day with Bob Barker.
13 years.
But I want to take advantage of the situation to say that it has been a joy working with you.
Thank you.
All of us on the show appreciate you as a fine fellow and a fine talent. He stands over there and he does this copy for a full hour every day and hardly ever fluffs.
Yeah.
You portray these characters in the showcases beautifully. And he does a great warm-up, doesn't he? He does a wonderful warm-up. He does as good a warm-up as anyone ever saw. Well, I used to do my own warm-up on Truth or Consequence. So he does one of the better warm-ups. Yes. But we do want you to know that we have great respect for your talent.
Thank
and
you,
we mean
Bob.
it, all
I
of us.
appreciate it
Now,
from the whole gang on The Price is Right. Right.
together, happy birthday, Johnny.
Thank
There
you.
Woo! Well, I hope you like that clip as much as I do. You can see me getting into that. Here's another Johnny Olson clip, and then we'll go to Pacman for a little. Here we go, the roast of the Olson. That's a good friend, Rich Fields. We'll look at him a little later on. He's got his own stories of John. Shout out to Rich Fields as well. But here you go, Remix. Here's a clip of Pacman, you and everybody out there, too. Tell me what you think of it as it comes about. Right now. Stand by, everybody. Here we go.
Johnny Olson Roast. And here's our first speaker, Mrs. Johnny Olson herself, Penny Olson.
Thank you. Thank you, Johnny O. I'm really very happy to be here at Johnny's Roast. You know, although I should be mad at him, the other day I asked him to go out and empty the garbage. And what did he say? Oh, stuff it. So I said, now, Johnny, really, what do you mean, stuff it? And he said, stuff it in your new compactor.
The Amana Decorator Storm Or Compactor, using regular plastic bags, it compacts approximately a week's worth of household trash into one trash bag made only by Amana. Thank you, Penny. And now here's our next guest, Miss Janice Pennington.
I love working with Johnny, I really do. His only problem is that he's a little square. The other day during rehearsal, he really got mad, and I said, Johnny, cool it. And he turned on a new air conditioner.
The Amana Decorator Series Room Air Conditioner, big 16,000 BTU capacity with an EER of 8.5. Quick, quiet, energy-saving cooling made only by Amana. Thank you, Janice. And now welcome Diane Parkinson.
Johnny, it's a real honor to be here, but if the truth be known, the fact is I really think you're a little dumb. I'll let you know what I mean, everybody. The other day, Johnny went on a trip to New York, and I told... I'm sorry. I told him that I have an aunt in New York, so while he's in town, give her a ring. He gave her a ring, all right. A diamond ring.
In a white gold modified Tiffany setting, the brilliant cut solitaire diamond weighs 67 points. Secured by 4 fishtail prongs, it's a ring of lasting beauty from Jewels by Talmadge. Thank you, Diane. And now here's Holly Hallstrom.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and listen to all you people abuse Johnny. The fact is, he's a little hard of hearing. That's his only problem. Like I told him today that the studio might be a little cool and to bring his coat. But he misheard me and thought I said boat.
Barnacle Bills presents the Avenger Ski Boat, 15 feet 6 inches of fun, speed, and excitement. With bucket seats, marine shag carpeting, mechanical steering, and positive flotation by Barnacle Bills. And you can power your new boat with the Mercury 700, a 70-horsepower engine with Thunderbolt ignition for quick, easy starting, built with rugged dependability by Mercury Marine. And you can trail your boat on the American Trailer. Rugged structural steel provides maximum support and safety on the highway from the American Trailer and Manufacturing Company. And this showcase, containing all the punchlines at the Johnny Olson Roast, can be yours if the price...
Oh my, that's good.
It got boring. Voices. And then
No, we're gonna get rid of that. Because this is about ads. This is about excitement, isn't it? Hey, Remix, what did you have to say now about that particular clip? Those clips in my commentary. Sorry if I got my commentary and I got, what do you call it? I must have... We're going to go back to this screen, friends. If you, I don't know what you're seeing on your screen here. Remix, are you there still?
Yeah.
Cool. What do you have to say now about the clips?
Yeah, it's great.
Cool. I'm glad you liked them. Yes. Glad you liked them. Yeah, I don't know. And we talked about Pacman, and then we talked about Teddy. We showed, I want to show you some clips of some stills of the Pacman video games that are coming out from, if I may, if I can do that, if I'm allowed to do that, that is. But yes, we're gonna get that going, and
Why I want to get that gaming headset.
yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, exactly. Oh
And
yeah.
then whenever we do Zoom like this, then
I love doing streams with you, Remix. This is awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Well,
gonna be
courtesy of GameStop, here's a screenshot.
which has the blue voice technology.
Yes, definitely.
That's gonna be the one headset I'm gonna be using.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely. Indeed. There's a problem with my friends. If you don't see us on the monitor, there's a problem with my computer, and I apologize about that. But stand by, we're going to go to the next subject right now. And here we... my computer... We're going to make this show worth your while, I'm telling you. But don't worry. It'll be worth your while. We're gonna do it, clean it up in post-production. Like we always do the best we can. Clean it up in post. Clean it up in post. We always clean things up in post. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Yeah. Up here comes the picture now. So while you see this previous screen, yep, here we go. Check this out. This is the new Pacman game coming on PS5. Beautiful work of art. Yeah, I would love to try it out myself. I remember there was we talked about the other day in a private conversation between the Pac-Man 2, the new adventures for Sega Genesis. That was an alright game. That's quite different. I'm sorry, Remix?
It was also on Super Nintendo.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And how did you feel about that game, Remix?
Well, again, I mean, it's
yeah.
It's just, I mean, by the time you finish playing that game, your behind is going to be so sore that you're going to have to walk and get some exercise and do aerobics after you get done playing.
My Chris aerobic workout or jazzercise or legs of steel with Tanner Lee Webb, Nancy Popley's a heart, the firm. Yeah.
And
that's a whole other podcast, though.
And that's after you fall the controller against the wall.
Oh, wait, did we talk about that before? I'm sorry. Where was my head? I was trying to get those Johnny Olson clips. I apologize.
I think you were in a different galaxy somewhere.
No, I was in the galaxy of Pac-Man. I was thinking about Johnny Olson.
Yeah.
What present I was going to give him in the next, on the other side of the coin. I was going to teleport a present for him. And I wish I could do that. I really wish I could do that with my special human feelings power.
And by the way, he also had a puzzle game, too.
Power of human feelings. Puzzle game, right? I'm Pac-Man?
Yeah, in the 90s.
Yes, what was that called again? I forgot.
Called Pack Attack.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I think I had that one. Yeah, I love that game. How can I forget that one?
Super Nintendo, Genesis, and there was one on Game Boy and Game Gear called Pac Panic or something. I think the Panic and Game Gear was Attack. But yeah, it was
cool.
Much all over the place. Came out in 92, 93.
Indeed. Are we back on live? Yeah, we're back on live. Cool. But yeah, 90, 92, 93. Yeah, that was a good game, right, Remix?
Version has really good music, especially the Can.
Good theme song, the Can. Yeah.
Kind of like Tetris, where you get things really close to the top, and then the music just goes on hyper steroids, letting you know that you're about to die.
And I'll tell you what else used Can. Super Mario Land and Lemmings, the PC game. I used to love playing. Yeah. Wait, I mean the SNES, I call it. I know we call it SNES. Yeah. Me and Remix call it SNES.
Yeah,
I learned that from him. I'm calling it SNES from now on. I'm using his acronym because I like how it sounds. Thanks for teaching me that one, Remix. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Means a lot to me, yeah. I learn something new every day. I'm going to start using that NES and SNES. NES and SNES. And of course I call it Genesis. I love Sega. They make good stuff. Well, I think that's about what we're going to do for the birthday. I wish I had some carrot cake to give everybody.
Yeah.
Next, one of these days when I strike it rich and make my $100,000, I'm going to give you everybody carrot cake. That's my promise. If I ever make $100,000, and I don't have that much right now. But one day you never know. I'm getting close to that point.
You never know. I mean,
I'm getting close. I'm going to work a video job and teach aerobics and work at Charlotte Russe or Home Goods or Designer Shoe Warehouse or Michaels. So I'm trying to get myself 3 jobs for the month of August and September before I move in October to beautiful Henrico, Virginia, which is right next to Richmond and Vasilla, where Jimmy Dean lived. Jimmy Dean, farm fresh sausage. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, we love Jimmy Dean.
And makes the best sausages.
Yes, they do. I love his sausage biscuits.
It makes it for a great dinner for like pastas or put it on nachos.
Yes, they do.
It's really good for the Jimmy Dean sausage.
I'll tell you what other sausage I like. And that's your favorite too, you told me. The Hillshire Farm, right?
Yeah.
I love Hillshire Farm. That's another good
And
kielbasa.
next month, if they don't screw me over, I will have the smoked kielbasa from Hillshire.
Yes, and I'm gonna get some to put in my air fryer. That's gonna be good.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I agree.
Don't screw me over, but
I'm with you. Yeah. I got my more food stamps myself, so thank goodness for that. They gave me more over time. And yeah, I just said I was on food stamps myself. I'm kind of in between jobs. I work as a video graphic, but I don't get paid all the time. They pay me. I don't always get paid for my work. So that's why. It's very complicated in terms of my employment.
Yeah.
And I don't always get paid for teaching aerobics. I mean, when I work in a store like Home Goods or Forever 21 or Designer Shoe Warehouse or Michaels or any of those places, I get paid a steady check.
And probably on the border, even though it's closed.
Yeah, On the Border. I remember On the Border. Oh my God, I told you about that. Yeah, right? Yes, yes.
You can get those amazing tortilla chips at the store.
Yeah, and they used to have, and Fridays closed around here in Tom's River too.
Along with the salsa and queso.
Yeah.
And that white stuff.
Yeah, the white cheese, yeah, the Blanco.
Yeah, it's just as good as...
Yeah, Blanco Jack cheese, they called it, yep.
You know, Cantina, original, you can't go on.
I love the Cantina as well. Those were good too.
Yeah.
Well, we had a great show, I must say, and
yeah,
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Let's see if there's any emails before I get going and any other messages. No more messages? That was it. Luke was the only one that tuned in. Well, I'm sure I'm going to get some comments on the show when I go off the air. So if you have any comments, email them to me at ckennedygames@gmail.com. That's ckennedygames@gmail.com. Or you can definitely, you're most welcome to private message me on Facebook or Instagram, or if you can find me on social media or on my blog. So thank you so much, everybody. I love you all. Teddy loves you all. Johnny Olson, Pacman thanks you. Don Iametti. I'm sure Karen and Tommy thank you. And Drew Carey and Stephanie. Oh, God, I forget her name. I gotta look it up. Let's look it up. Unless, Remix, you can fill me on her name, if you remember. What was her name again? Stephanie? The voice of...
She's the voice of Kid Gohan.
Kid Gohan, yeah. Stephanie Nadolny, yeah, loves you. And thank you for celebrating her birthday.
Yeah.
We want to celebrate all the May, but every single person in May. Coming up in June, on June 2 is Nancy Pop's birthday. I look forward to sharing it with you, Nancy, my friend. Hannah's birthday is November 16th. Mine is October 14th, but I celebrate it again January 15th. Remix, yours is February 25, right? Michael Tranzillo's July 25, 5 months later. So, if you want to wish us a happy birthday, you know where to find us on social media or on our blogs or emails. Remix, you're on site 123, right?
Uh-huh.
Plug your blog if you'd like to.
And I'm also on Blue Sky.
Yeah. I'll post your link down in the chat later tonight, Remix, so they can find you. And I'm going to be on Apple Podcast in July. So my site and my podcast will come in July. So looking forward to doing those. Like, you should see them around July or August. My Apple Podcast will definitely come in July. So I'm working on that right now as we speak. But hey, if you want to check out Johnny Olson, catch The Price is Right, the Barker era, or The Price is Right on Buzzer on Pluto TV. And of course, Drew Carey's on Pluto TV, Paramount Plus, CBS, Channel 2 in New York, and all over your CBS affiliates in Canada and the US. So, who else? Play Pacman all the time. You can find it on PlayStation 5, the new Pacman game. Play the original. You can always find... Yeah. You can always find the original Pac-Man for... and Ms. Pac-Man for NES by Tengen. Those are the best ones. You can go on eBay or Amazon or wherever. GameStop or DK Oldies is another good store. You can find them. And of course, Teddy's got... if you want to say your comments to me, Teddy might get a phone soon. I'm going to teach him how to use it though for his little tippy toes. That would be cute. But until then, you can send any comments for Teddy and questions and say hi. Hey, how you doing? I love you, Teddy. Send it my way at ckennedygames@gmail.com or private message me on my blog or social media, and I will pass along your comments to Teddy. Definitely. And Liz Wilcox loves Teddy, I know. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to close out with... I guess, stand by. We're going to play the Price is Right theme song, if we can do that. Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to have a problem with that, because if there's any royalties that need to be paid, tell them I'll cover them later. Because I should be getting some money to cover the royalties, if anything, I hope. If they want to send me a bill in the mail for using the theme song. I don't use them often, but when they become a regular... I got to get a license from Fremantle and Barry and Enright and Monty Hall and all those other companies, and I plan on doing that soon. Yeah, so we can officially get their blessing to use it. But, yeah, my name is Chris Kennedy. That was Remix Plum you heard on the other side of the coin. I want to thank you so much, Remix, for tuning in with us.
Yeah, my pleasure.
For joining us right here. You're the man, Remix. And until next time, Remix Plum, you want to say goodbye to the friends out there if you want to?
Yeah, and have a great night and everything. And like I said, help control the population, all that good stuff. And
yes. And yeah, it's a good idea to help control your pets' population. Yeah. My name is Chris Kennedy. Have your pet spayed or neutered if you want to, but I think it's a good idea if you do. All right, thank you, folks. Us two friends saying, see you next time. Feel free to stay on the air, Remix, and then we'll go off and after the theme song closes a few seconds. I'm going to say uncut. And, this is how production really rolls in Hollywood, and wherever you go, Florida or anywhere. So, I guess enough of me, and we'll see you next time. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Bye-bye, everybody. And we're going off soon. Here we go. Ooh, that was a good show. Can we get a little bit of applause, please? Let's get some applause out there for us. If we can find it. Kiko, can you come in and applaud for us?
yeah.
You can go in and applaud. Where are you coming? You guys, if we had an audience, we were filming in front of a live audience, right? In front of a small audience would be nice. In front of a small audience. Even a small audience would be good.
focus on.
Yeah, that was a good show, right? I liked it. Wonderful show. Yeah. Here's our audience. They should be coming in here. When is the audience coming in? Come on down, come on down.
Yeah, and stabbing the furry zombie.
Yeah, maybe they need all the catch the zombie. Blinky got it. I hope not. Oh, there they come. They knock down Blinky. They're really Johnny Olson. Well, this was a showcase, everybody. Thank you, everybody. You love your audience. If we had an audience, you'd be a small audience.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time, everybody. I think that's what we do. Showcase can be yours if the price is right. Get ready to match the stars. And it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and luck. It's tic-tac-toe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Beat those dots. We are down rolling to the rolling. Where are we? That was it? Oh my god, how do you stop this computer from... Up, that was it. Okay, and we're going off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.